Evening everyone, how are we all doing tonight? Hope we're well and not cooking anywhere. It's nice and warm here at the moment. So we're back on the west coast again tonight. Welcome along AC Driving and 1174, hope we're both well. So I've got us through to the next day here on the west coast today. And the sky has changed at midnight. Evening Jeremy, how are we doing? So we have a new sky to start the stream with for midnight. Different night sky to what we had before. So the night sky changed to the midnight as well. So the previous one was the same one as we'd had before. So I'll push us through. Too right, Jeremy. I've got the fan blowing on me at the moment. Can't put the aircon unit on because it's a bit noisy for streaming with. So I'll skip us through to a bit brighter daylight now. Let's get us through to daylight. Yeah, too right, 1174. Well, it keeps you in work, Jeremy, that does. Alright, so 6 AM. We have sun up over there. We have clouds in the sky. A few vapour trails up there from planes. Sky is slowly moving across above us. It's supposed to be raining, which isn't going to help the plans. Hey Dal. But all being well, our crops should have started growing, so we can get them sprayed. It's not the right weather to be cutting grass in if they talk of rain. So we should have tram lines in these fields now. So I have to go and find the John Deere to get the sprayer. And obviously check the sheep as well. Let's check the sheep first. So a bit more water needed in them. They're still right for food. Got 3 more sheep since we finished last night, which is good. Hey Milton. Alright, so we've got 1 full pallet of wool up here. We've got to go and do some spraying. Definitely weren't the hedge, Jeremy. No way. I know the tractor was in the hedge, but that wouldn't come out of it. So had to be a bump on the drill as far as I'm concerned. Right, you've been sniffing the old aircon gases again. Hallucinating. So that field is all ready to put some fert on as well. Our tram lines. Tram lines everywhere at the moment. Interesting to see what the sky does when it turns to rain. So it'll be fairly limited if that does that today, which is saying it will do. About 5 hours time. So no grass for us today. Put some row crops on this as well. Just have to change back again for the loader work. Are you trying to multitask, Milton? We know that won't end very well. Open the workshop doors up. These have got a row crop option on them. If not, we could have a bit of a problem. That's alright then. Got row crops. Which means it's going to look like a bicycle. And horrible narrow ones. Do hate those wheels. I like the bigger ones we've started to see now. Fill up with fertiliser before we go out of the yard. Hey Stephen, how are we doing? Late start for spraying really. 27 in the morning. I'm good, thanks. Slightly too hot, but good. Might as well go and do this one first as we're over here. Yeah, I have, Stephen. Got it downloaded. Be a review on it tomorrow at some point. Gracing the channel. Along with another mod review. Which I'm not going to say what that one is yet. At least we know where we're going with the sprayer this time on here. Those New Hollands look good. What dropped today? Just a shame they missed the the 7840 out of the pack. Got all of them apart from the 7840, which seems strange to me. Does look good, Stephen. Yeah, Greenwich map does look good as well. I did watch Landy's review of it. $125 fields, I think that's got on it. Shouldn't take long just to get around these fields. Yeah, there's a few other bits and pieces in that map as well, 1174. Hey Mikey, how we doing? I'm good, thanks. Just leave some whacking great tram lines. Proceed. Works well with the sprayer add-on though. Four more tram lines over here. We'll head across the road. So it's looking more likely we're going to be doing some high-end tomorrow nights, or probably Wednesday night stream. Probably be on 19 tomorrow night. Just two little short ones left up there. Hey Rabbit Man, how are you doing tonight? You cooking as much down your way as we are up here at the moment? Just fancy to change, Bob. We're going back to 19 tomorrow night, so I'll still be doing both. I want to see if there's still any interest in 17, and there is. That sounds interesting. I haven't really used the geos for seasons, so I haven't ever used the geos for seasons, more to the point. Just running it as standard here. I reckon by the end of the week the willpower will run out at 1174. Would it help if I found a really decent county mod and stuck on a 17? Just to push you over the edge. Break all the willpower down finally. I think we'll wear him down eventually, Jeremy. He won't be able to resist too much longer, I don't think. Have to turn ground response mod off. Snap the booms off the sprayer at this speed in real life, how rough it is. I'm not bored of 19 at all myself. I still enjoy playing it. Been on it quite a bit today. See no harm in playing both. Yeah, I'm still trying to work out what to do for a 17 series on the channel. I want to do another 17 one. I'm not sure how well using seasons in the video series would work. So kind of live stream because you can sort of fit a day into a stream, but not sure how we could do it within a video setup. That's a problem. We need this add-on in 19, or both of these I've been using on Aspire and Proceed. Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to. I don't know how well it would work in episodes. Hey Nathan, how are we doing? Because each video is sort of between 15 and 30 minutes long. You aren't really going to be able to fit too much into it. And seasons on. The video is going to get very, very repetitive. You have to, and you have to do an awful lot of work off video with it to get to work, I think. Not bad, Nathan, how you doing? I'll probably give in and change your name back a bit later, elsewhere. Be so careful when you spray with GPS in real life for section control. As you saw there, I went slightly out of where I'd sprayed and to switch the end section of the boom back on. Well, it does that in real life as well if you move slightly over in the tram line, which can be interesting if you're near water courses and that sort of thing. So make sure you turn the GPS master off as well. So I can't do that. One more tram line on here. We'll go and do the other fields on the main road. come back and fill up again, then go up the sheep farm and do the field up there. There's another small bit down here somewhere. Go and spray this last field. Or last field near the farm anyway, the main farm. Got a few obstacles to deal with in this one. So I've actually got canola plants, what look that colour, back on 19 now. After my last session messing around with crop textures. Like a lot more realistic in colour. Might be have to look at doing a few missions to earn some money today if we can't do our grass. This is the one where I forgot to put the pre-emergence markers on, so we couldn't see our tram line, the headlands on this field. Just spray around the poles on there, which could be fun. If I have to do them how you should never do spray in real life. Get strung up for it. That's an expensive game to give up on 1174. To turn them all into sort of crash simulator than flight simulator. Gave you a headache, did it? No, we don't be playing stressful games. And the point of them. Alright, so in real life we are supposed to fold up to go around telegraph poles like that, electricity poles. Otherwise it can end very, very badly. Try and fold up too close to them. Supposed to back well clear of them and do it. I'm not supposed to do what I'm about to do around these poles. This one won't be too bad, it's the other one which could be the problem. This is what they want you to do, round them, back up and go round. Then back up to them again. Got a small bit top size of the boom here we're going to miss, I don't know. This one, however, we're going to break every rule in the book. Maybe not. Do it the same way. About wide enough we'll get all that bit. Well, I've seen people do this little trick with telegraph poles before, which is a very, very bad idea. Spraying a circle around them. Because the outside of your boom is travelling very, very fast. I can tell you exactly how fast, but I won't bore you with that little detail. You used to have to fold up to go around them in potato fields, so you can't obviously do that in bed work. Swerve around them. If you can back up and can swerve around them, it's a lot safer. Because you don't have to hit the electricity wires for it to get you. It can jump enormous distances. Still make your hair stand on end, if you got any left. So if you ain't got any hair left and you hit electricity, that might stimulate the roots to regrow. Use electricity for all sorts of strange purposes in the veterinary world. We'll leave that subject though. Other field up the sheep farm. Right about now we should be looking quite good on things though, I would think. Let's have a look. Yep, so obviously you see all the tram lines in there, and their various colours. We've got grass fields what we need doing as well, particularly 21 and 22. Whoops. Hey, it's worse when you do it in real life, Jeremy. When you forget that you're spraying herbicide for one crop and go and spray it on another crop to get rid of it. I've never done it, but I know someone who has. It's amazing the amount of damage spring barley herbicide can do to sugar beet. The sky seems to be going a bit darker now. I did say I might have to look at getting another grass field or two round this way last night. So probably do that as well, so we can then spray that while we're up here. We seem to be getting the telltale mist starting to appear on here, so we know what's coming next with that stuff. So we turn a bit damp on here. At least you can put liquid fertiliser on in the rain. Something we used to do. People think you're mad with a sprayer out in the rain, but it works quite well. Hey Hamish, how are you doing? Oh, Yeti doing that again, is it, GD? Just presume that unless I've said anything in my Discord during the day, it's going to be 7 o'clock. Safest bet normally, unless I put anything in Discord, it's 7 PM every day. Might occasionally go earlier, but not often. Much appreciated, Hamish. Must have yours set to private then, because that didn't come up, but you'd done it. Well, they really are broken again then. Seems the biggest problem with doing streams just like this, notifications not going out. I mean, I used to get them to myself as well, saying I'd gone live, which is useful in case I had forgotten I'd gone live. Hey Cyprian, how are we doing? So it's always quite helpful sending me a notification that I'd just gone live. I know I'm getting old and forgetful, but even so, I think I'd notice if I hadn't. realised. Good job I got my window shut in here, otherwise Milton and Dal would recognise the sound I just went past. I've heard it several times this evening already in TeamSpeak. Oh, and here comes the rain. Wash the fertiliser in, do alright. And that's exactly why we didn't do our grass this morning on here. That's the one, Dal. The one we heard earlier just went back. An extremely noisy one. Need to put them in the mod folder in your FS17 game folder, Cyprian. So if you go to my documents, my games, you should find Farming Simulator 2017, providing you've got it that method. I don't use Steam, so I'm not quite sure how that one works for it, but very similar. And just pop them in the mods folder in there, all the zip folders you've downloaded. That's a big tram line down there. You get interrogated down that one and not damage anything. Well, Sandy Bay is a good map. Outback I haven't played on. But was that the one what had one or two issues? No, it wasn't that one that had the issues, was it? No, there's one what did. That one's a different one that had the issues. American Outback, I think you're talking about there, aren't you? It's got nice blue sky but rain coming down, that's about right for this country. Still like this skybox mod though. Don't think I'd go back to playing 17 without it now. As in site I get mods from, or mods I'm using? Because if it's mods I'm using, I have, well, I don't know where I got a lot of them from now, because I've had a lot of them for sort of 13-14 months now, so I can't remember where a lot of them come from, unfortunately. Can we spray this again or not? Something's telling me not by the colour of it. Something is telling me from memory we can only do it twice until after the first cut. Yeah. I was right. Been a while since I played with seasons. Had the feeling I could do spray them twice for fertiliser until after the first cut. So we've got 2 fields up the cows to do, and we'll do that another field here once we've bought it. Yeah, I have that problem too, GD. I did play Sussex Farm, but I didn't play it with seasons. Yep, they're about the right ones, Stephen. Let's have the one down the track first, I think. Forbidden Mods is a good one to get them from. FS17.LT. For the most part, there's one or two dodgy ones on there. Let's soon find out which ones they are. Yeah, it is, Stephen. It's nice to have it easy sometimes though, Jeremy. Well, 21,000, we'll have that one. Let's took the money down a bit more. Are you a good distance away from us over here then? We'll be doing some bales as soon as the weather improves on here. And you can just lift up above the gate. So nip up the cow farm and do our other two fields again. See what the wool price is like as well. So now we've got two full pallets there. So it'd be handy to have a third tractor when we're sort of got one tied up on row props on the sprayer. Already have something in mind for a third tractor if we need one. Not quite sure what you're asking there, Cyprian, I'm afraid. Hey SG, how are we doing? Not been struck by lightning yet, I hope. This one is a 6910 I've got on here. I'm good, thanks. Just hoping for a storm to come. I wouldn't be happy if I was doing either SG. So I can't blame the clouds for that one, really. You got your kite ready to go flying in some lightning to sort of wake you up a bit, SG. Revitalise you a little bit, charge your batteries up. Yeah, it is 11:74. Originally they said it's going to be like it Wednesday, which I'm glad it's not. It's going to be pretty unbearable walking around the show in that. Oh, you know you want to, SG. Big metal rod out in the thunderstorm, that'll liven you up just nicely. Get the old circulation going again. Spore sport. I'll give you some rubber wellies to wear, just earth yourself out. Oh, that's no fun. Exactly, JD. A several 100,000 volt battery, but pretty similar. Only tickles for the first few milliseconds. Don't worry too much after the first few milliseconds. We need these 6010s back in 19. I've had the kite up in a thunderstorm. There's nothing to worry about. Charge Frankie's batteries up nicely down my cellar. Yeah. There's nothing to worry about. Hey, it's my pet down in the cellar. He even runs on electricity. I've already tightened the bolts up through his neck today. Get these two fills done up here we bought last time. Milton knows all about Frankie in my cellar. Tell me I'm going to be able to put fertiliser on this. Nope, it's not going to let us put fertiliser on that. So he had one dose, that field. Never mind. It's just grown too much. It's a shame. Neither of these two fields are going to be particularly useful yield wise. It's a real pity, so we could combine them. Let's buy this other big field up here and put a dose of fertiliser on that then. Can you, Stephen? Do you not short circuit? that's the last grass field we're going to buy now. That one. You gone very quiet, SG. You've not been struck by lightning, have you? Right, let's get this one done. True, GD. I think it's probably still trying to work out who Frankie is. Any plans on getting your PC done soon, GD? Yeah, that's the hard bit. Just say if you've got to pop it over any time this week, I'm actually off work, so you want to pop round, you could do. No, but everyone thought I was going to hit that post then. Mind you, so did I. Ah. Yeah, after this week I'm pretty busy work-wise again. I like to have the last week of June off every year. Norfolk Show Week. Hard to see where you've been when the grass gets this growth stage. Yeah, that's true. Your video's done quite well today, hasn't it? What we've seen. Yeah, first episode and all that. I know that one as well. First one does well, second one usually goes quarter. Rain hasn't really helped us too much today on here. Changing textures is fun. First year is always the worst with seasons, because everything's drilled light. So we may have to lease ourselves a bigger baler for the straw just for this season, so we can get it cleared up quickly enough. Sprayer off here and probably put the other wheels back on it for now. I'll just see what the wool prices are like. See if they're good at the moment. Good, bad or indifferent. Ah, you've been doing that little trick, have you, GD? Has to be done sometimes. Too true, Jeremy, that one. Okay, so the spray came out of there, but it's not going to go back in there on this tractor. Let's have a look here. That'll be why. Booms are up. I'll work out what it's hitting on. Let's put the proper wheels on this again. Looks like it stopped raining as well. Back on wide wheels now. Well, it got to be done, GD. Let's have a look at that then. So that nice little block is all ready. Those ones as ready as we're going to get them. And wool prices going down, that's not going to help us much. But we do need to buy one more little thing for the moment. Actually, what have we got in the silos thinking about it? We've got some sunflowers we can sell. What else we got a decent price at the moment? Canola's going up. I'll leave them prices going up for a little while. I'll buy the other bit I was going to get, which is a pressure washer. Very expensive pressure washer. If I remember right, it's a bit of a annoying thing to place. And they said something else then. I have to go there. Let's get this tractor clean before we carry on. So we use the class to sell stuff on that trailer. It's got a large trailer for this tractor. Get that washed down. Hey Stuart, how are we doing tonight? I've got a nice clean tractor again. We'll get this up cheap farm. Get that full pallet of wool out of the way. Pallet forks are up there. I should now have run into them enough up there. Okay, catch you later GD. Thanks for visiting. I'm good, thanks. Got a nice stormy sky on here. I reckon that's what scared SG off, you know, the sky's looking stormy on here. I mean, if we really want to cheat and get more money, we could go on the gold nugget hunt. That'd certainly get us the money to get some cows and things. That's got to be a last resort. Don't think any rush to cut grass at the moment. We're not short of hay. Ooh, two places at once, multitasking. I like your style. See if we've got some missions we can have a crack at whilst we're waiting for prices to go up. Well, there is that to it as well, Jeremy. The thing with the gold nuggets is a good way of getting around and seeing bits of the map when you haven't been on them before. Not the normal way of picking them up, but let's go out of the way. Shut that gate as well. We've got exceptionally well behaved sheep here, they never tried to escape. That's true. Worked better on console in some respects where you couldn't actually cheat the money how you could on PC. Let's have a look what we've got. The price is still going up there. It's looking like biogas could be our best bet for selling some things at the moment. Clifftop Farm for some others. So 61% wool. Could just put some water in there, I suppose. Makes sense as we're up here. We know it's water they get through the most. And that needs refilling. Will be used in the class, of course. Not this John Deere after last time's antics. Got a little baler in there ready to go. Soon be time to make use of that. Now that's what you call a proper moody sky over there. See, we've even got dynamic clouds on here. Who knew 17 could have a dynamic sky as well? They're gone, Dal. Rain's gone. Sun's out now. Right, I'll give this a wash down as well. Yeah, it is. Really nice sky. So I don't think I'll go back to 17 without it now. It's made such a difference to it. Yeah, you do, Jeremy. Telltale, that is. If BB says it's worth using, it's worth using. Right, let's get this Larrington on. We'll load up with something to sell. We'll put this lump over the Y bridge. A lot of DVSI are lurking. Dread to think what this thing would tip the scales at. Right, so what's the best price stuff at the moment? So Frontier, we have... I keep meaning to change that back. 627, I think that's barley from memory. Yeah. Of course, I've put the barley texture in as well. What I've got there. So run this up to Frontier. Sort the steering wheel out. Top our bank balance up a bit again. Sort of hammered it just slightly. We know the wool will top it up in good style once we get the price up again. Yeah, this is a nice mod, Jeremy, this one. Hey IRT, how we doing? Good. I'm good, thanks. Fan blowing on me at the moment, keep me reasonably cool. Willing for a thunderstorm. If it hold off another half an hour or so. Because obviously bad storm means stream ends. Whilst the PC is plugged through a surge protector, the LAN cable is not. I don't wish to fry the PC somehow. Good evening, Mystic. How are we doing? That's a little bit of money. Not a great amount, but a little bit. It's better than nothing. Let's go for a little ride round on our way back, shall we? Glad the traffic's turned off, because roundabout tends to get quite a few pile-ups on it. We do, Mystic. Yeah, I have realised that, Jeremy, and that looks like where we'll be selling the wheat at the moment. Number of times I've seen cars collide with each other on that roundabout on this map. So we have a field up there which is obviously a contract field or mission field. Sugar beet and a mission in it. Interesting. What mission do we have in that? Is it something we can just quickly do as we're near it? I did say we might do one or two while the prices go up. Let's open the gates. I seem to remember a few incidences on 17 with closed gates. That'll do nicely. £513. Yep, that would be one of them ones then. Yeah, that may be a good idea there. So no clifftop farm is a bit tight on this map. Forgot we're on. Need to remember with 17 we're against the clock as well. True, they do look good as well. At least this one's got decent sized row crops on the tractor. Nope, more fool him, Jeremy. All that seed wasted. And to be fair, in sugar beet that adds up to quite a lot of seed when you don't tramline it. So at least we know where there'll be a sugar beet harvesting contract later on, or mission. With a bottomless harvester tank. You won't see that up this way, Nathan. You get shot if you power hard the tram line out on sugar beet. It's between 3 and 4 rows of beet beneath the tractor. Oh, come the currents up here. Is that sugar beet round your way, Nathan, or fodder beet? True, I've not seen Surgo beet as well either. Now, sugar beet, yes, but not surga beet. Yeah, a lot of people tramline beet around here. This makes it so much easier. Hopefully by the time we've done this, the prices may have gone up a bit more on the crops. Yeah, but you're on strange land round your way, Mystic. Strange lot round there. Must remember, we do not have a sprayer add-on on the contract sprayer. Well, not this one anyway. Ah yes, I forgot we don't get time bonus in seasons either. Ooh, help a fella out. Aren't I a good boy? I suppose you better be even better and close the gates. Apparently there's still a mission available there. I doubt that very much. somehow. Alright, so canola has finished going up, and that's at the biogas. 1223, that's our next little sale then. Sunflowers are still going up. And wheat is still going up a cliff top. Okay. A bit more money in the account than we had a little while ago anyway. It's not got so far to go with the next load. So that one will have a mission on it as well. Trying to remember which ones on here did have missions available on them, and that wasn't all the fields. There's a lot of people use those armour salmon for fodder bait. The UK or English based form wasn't too far away from me. I used to work in the village where they were based. I didn't need a giveaway sign anyway. It gave way to me. Do the flail going down here. Yeah, and for what they're worth second hand now, I know where's. Well, he's probably carried out his threat to those two by now. A chap who I knew who still had two of them around here. They're going to meet a rather hot end and end up in little pieces because of it. Had a single row cheetah and a 3-row tiger in the barn, both of which were destined for the gas axe. Last I knew, and there's nothing wrong with them. Both worked fine. He also has a single row stole harvester in there with them, which was due to share the same fate from what he was saying a few years back. Right, let's head down the AD plant then. Go this way this time. See, they break down just as much as anything else. That's unusual, have a white one. Camouflage for winter work, you see, in snowfall. No, Larrington will paint them any colour you want for a fee. I bet. Trouble, that's what happens when you get certain customers who put orders in and don't pay. That's topped the coffers up a little bit. Good big trailer for that job. Anything else up now? Everything else is still going up by the looks of it. So we can get the wheat on board and make a way up cliff top, I suppose. Black ones are more common. Several of them in this area. Well, you saw them on the picture I put up last week in my Discord at the contractors I've been at. They're all black Larringtons. Really got too much going on now until the first day of summer, to be fair. Oh, I need one of them trees he's got in his garden. Sounds like he's got a mini tree growing there. Do one of them. I think what I'll do is going to speed time up a little bit now. So there ain't much doing at the moment. It's too wet to do grass. Got all the fertilising done. So we're going to try and get this thing in Clifftop Farm, which I know is going to cause issues. It's going to be fun to watch. Oh, sky is shifting now in there. Fast clouds spinning around up there. They're the sort you like to see doing well, who start off in that way, where everything hasn't been handed to them. So what do we think my chances of getting this wedged at Clifftop Farm are? Go forth and multiply, Nathan. That is being very polite with that statement. You can have the non-PG version in my Discord later. I know it's a long way down there. We are, I tell my friends to go and do that regularly. Oh yes, it's a lovely track down there from memory. And the sort of bridge you don't want to really take anything too wide over. Yeah, because you can't see the track in the snow. I think I remember doing it in the snow on here at one point. Too right, Dal, with that one. No, there's some decent fields up this way. This isn't really part of the West Coast map, but I spent a lot of time in down here. Other than using the sell point. There are chickens. If I remember one good thing about chickens, eggs. They're not the same sort of quantity eggs you get on Farmer's Dynasty. Trying to remember where the sell point is. There it is. Could be some flat chickens in a minute by the time we're finished. Evening without, how are we doing? As much as you like your sheep, Nathan. Actually, not that much. I don't know what the problem is I've got in there alright with this big traction trailer. You were saying, Nathan? Yeah, there is a thing with them, Rabbit Man. Any ideas when you're next plan on doing a stream? Did I get my chocky drops being a good boy, Nathan? My sort of chocolate biscuits as a reward. Next time we come down, that'll all go catastrophically wrong and I'll hit everything. You'll realise that, I presume. Ah. We'll make sure we come and find you then. How about no, Mystic? I think that's the correct word. No. Or hell no, for better term. Okay, Jeremy, thanks for stopping by tonight. Catch you later. Would I do that to you, Mystic? I'll reserve that for Nathan and Milton. Particularly Milton. He gets told that regularly. I reckon you need to try and sell in there with BSM's lorry trailer, Nathan. That'd be a good one to get in there. And then I've already told Nathan to go forth and multiply tonight without literally those words. Not the R-rated version. So I'm guessing by now, hopefully the sunflowers are up at a price. You might be able to do it, but I don't think I'd even fit in there, that thing. So sunflowers are still going up, soybeans still going up. The sunflowers aren't going up much now. Yes, 1174. Hi Catacool, how we doing? Alright, so we're going to sell this one. That will probably be our last load today. Down the AD plant. And we get to see the night sky again. I'm good, thanks. So we know the soybeans could go up to quite a colossal price yet. Once we start getting sunset, we'll see if we can find the sun again. let's face that BSM trial is pretty much a nightmare to get in most sell points, unless it's an American map. Oh, there's the sunset. What I'll do is I'll just slow the time back down now, so we don't miss that. So I'll get us up on the hill at the farm to see it again. Hi Austin, how are we doing? So we'll be back on maybe 19 tomorrow night. Certainly won't be doing a Seasons one tomorrow night. On 17. So you know Tuesdays is VF at 8 o'clock. So it doesn't really give me time to do this one. We could look at 19 tomorrow night again. Either made to go over a Xena map, one or the other, just for an hour or so. We're back on here Wednesday, Thursday. I have 2 videos going out again tomorrow. I have a Metagrove one in the morning and a mod review in the afternoon on something. Got 2 I want to get recorded in the morning. Maybe more than 2, we shall see. At least 2 for now, I should say. Sheet that up and just pop that in there for tonight. Then we'll head on to the grass field to elevate ourselves. I've filled these barns up on here before now with wheat. So now it's the sunset, you'll want to see what we got this time, which is looking fairly bright. Get rid of that so we see. Another nice sunset out there. Blue skies. Thanks, Rabbit Man. So let's put the time forward again. Maybe a bit quicker. Oh yes, stunning sunset coming up again. Yeah, big difference 1174 to standard. So now start to see stars coming out above us. The odd shooting star up there. And we're back onto the night sky again. There we go. So that is us done for another stream. So the sky pack makes an awfully big difference to this map and any 17 map. But that's where I'm going to leave it tonight, so I'll put a link in chat to this morning's video. Obviously for those interested, there's one on Proceed this afternoon as well, and how to set that up. But for now, that's where I'm going to leave it. So I will say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this stream, and I will see you again tomorrow night, hopefully. Goodbye for now.